What is up, Knights of Vex? We are in the championship round for the first week of the 3v3 season. Finally heading in the right direction in terms of back in the win column. I won my alt accounts division last night on my stream, and we're now in the championship round for my main account. Trying to make a comeback from a pretty atrocious previous season, so getting a championship win would be really good and gain some confidence back on the holo table. So we have a lot to go through today. Hopefully we can do it as clean as possible. And I'll check out my skill rating really quick. With the 2-0 start, we're at 37-21, which is, again, nowhere near where I want to be. So we need to come back. No opponent so far has been easy. Even the bottom of Kyber 1 is almost as challenging as the top. You still are facing very, very good players. So it's not going to end here today. Our opponent for this match is G-Man 1280. They have the Kyber contender tag, so that means they did have a top 10 finish at one point, whether in the previous format or in the current. They were a very top end player. They are from the guild GSF Omega, and as you can see here, a extraordinary legacy score. It's bigger than mine. They're at 1.1. I'm at 1.055, so it's very, very good. Let's take a look at the GP. 15.1, so I am a bigger account than them, I believe. I actually don't even know my GP on my main account. I gotta check. Relic 10s. I have the advantage in the Relic 10s. They don't have many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Relic 10s. Which in Kyber 1 is honestly, I think, I'm not going to say average, but it's on the lower end. You usually see 2 or 3 full rows of Relic 10s. So, not a big Relic 10 account. Datacrons, very, very good. So, they do very efficient Datacron farming. It has all the level 9s. Lots of probably really good stats, I'm assuming. And honestly, no disadvantage there. So, they have started to attack. I have an hour and a half left, so my commute wasn't that bad today, so I have a little bit more wiggle room. I'm usually waiting till the last, I like to start at 3:30, which is like when I normally get back from work, but sometimes the traffic is crazy and I don't get back till 4, so I only have an hour, so I have a little bit more time today than normal. Taking a look at their attacks, we got 3 attempts on Ahsoka. Ahsoka with the Dedricron is always, and has been, a very difficult thing to get through. And it looks like it got me a hold. 2 holds this battle. And I could now have a little bit of wiggle room. Everything else is getting one-tapped. I changed my defense up a little bit. I swapped one team. I replaced Kylo with Leia. And it looks like I got one-tapped. But maybe it stole some banners. Who knows? Everything else back here is getting one shot. Let's look at the top. Looks like my top wall all got one shot, which is okay. At least I got a hold on Ahsoka. And are they attacking ships? So they took out Executor, and then they have to deal with Malevolence and Endurance, which they're not going to have any issues with. Unless they said triple meta fleet, then that's a little bit of a different story. But I have to deal with, this Jango Forlom Asajj team is so scary because I have yet to find a really high efficient banner win that's not stealing from other counters. So that's going to be a tough one. We have Cobb Vanth with pure Jawas. Haven't seen that this season. Ray Ben Luminara, Darth Vader Dual Zen, and then Parking Honda with double tank variant. So that's going to be interesting. I might have to swap my strategy. Might consider moving Ufus for the Jango team and trying something else against Hondo. Up top, we have Aphra. First time seeing that this season. Gungans with the Jar Jar 9. I feel a lot more comfortable against the Jar Jar 9 than the attacker level 6. So that's fine with me. We have Gas, we have Inquisitor Barriss, and Bad Bat. So this top wall isn't that bad. It's really trying to get through this bottom wall without going crazy overkill with some of the counters, because they could be hiding a lot of stuff in the back. If they dropped on Ahsoka, I wonder what they use. They could be hiding a Leia, they could be hiding a Kylo, who freaking knows. But the goal is to get through this bottom wall in one piece and not use anything too expensive. So let's try to go for a 3-0 start for the first week, get the first championship back for a long time, and get back to our high rating. Okay, first match of the Grand Arena is going to be Pirate King Hondo with double tank cron, or not double tank cron, double tank units with a very tanky cron was what I was trying to say. I'm changing up my strategy. I don't want to use Ufus here. I want to try to save Ufus for Jango. This could be a major risk, but I have confidence in my Bo-Katan team. They're running the speed up on a basic, which means they're going to take a lot of turns with health protection, crit damage, and crit chance. So it's very scary. This is a risk, but I'm willing to take it. The Kron I am rocking is going to be the Healer Stat Increase Level 3, which means throughout the battle, as long as I keep using abilities on my allies, our stats are going to skyrocket, 5% each time. The Defense to Offense, which is the main reason why I'm running this, because Bo-Katan is literally hitting like a Mack truck. I want to make a video about this after the first week, but she's absolutely insane. Going with high crit damage, some health for some survivability, crit chance and offense, which is nice, and potency is always very nice to have because you do apply some debuffs. So the only thing I'm concerned about is timing out and maybe not getting the kills with Whistling Birds. But let's get this started, and hopefully this isn't a mistake. But we'll find out very quick. Okay, so that kind of stinks, but I wish Bo was called to assist, but nothing we can do. That's 6 stacks of birds. Let's see what happens. I think he's going to get triggered too early. That's 9 stacks. Maybe another counter. That's 12. That could be another stack. So I'm going to do this to get even more defense. Now, I'm just going to get rid of Quiggold. Okay, Quiggold's not coming back. Let's go for just a basic here. That's really nice. This is really looking good. So Quiggold will not come back. That's the best part. But I actually want to move a little bit faster. I might be overthinking it, but I don't want this to come to a potential timeout. Let's go here for more defense. Because I want him to waste his ult. I want Whistling Birds. Perfect. Now let's go here. Wow, you see, if I do that on Pyro King Hondo, he's going to get nuked. That's 9. Alright, it's not gonna be enough. Not enough birds. Maybe a counterattack will help? That might have helped. There we go. Look at this. Okay, defense up. You see how hard she hits? This is incredible. I think this was a breeze. Look at her damage. Do you see that? That's insane. The problemo is you're going to lose 3 banners, but honestly, when I'm doing UFUs, it's a 65, 66 anyway. So, wow. I don't know if that's just Pyro King Hondo not being as strong in 3v3, or without his big overpowered Vayne Kron, or Bo-Katan stepping up with the defense to offense Kron, because that helps me change my options for different counters. Like, obviously Bo-Katan is a really good team and can be used on different squads, like potentially Lord Vader. It's not as easy in 3v3, but having this available for me against Hondo really opens up the doors for other things. So, really happy that counter worked. The whole reason why I use Bo against Hondo is so I could use UFUs against Jango, because this team is simply frightening, and I don't want to risk it with Baylan anymore, or even Cobb Vanth. Simply not a comfortable counter. So I adjusted my strategy. Let's see if it pays off. This is the Jango 9 with the anti-daze for Separatist 6, and the Terminator level 3 with pretty good tenacity health, a little crit damage, and some crit chance. It's still a very dangerous Kron because of the level 9. I mean, they get so much defense. But I'm not going with Maul here. I'm going with Cal because of the protection up. Going with the max health damage 3 for Darkseid with very high crit damage, some defense, and some health. Let's see if this is a comfortable, consistent counter against Jango. I'd be very happy if it is. We'll see. Malgus is getting eaten up. Alright, definitely, like, I want to get the assist going. I know he's not going to get damage immunity, but let's just go for a big hit. One more assist. Alright, that's very good. Does this heal himself as well? Let me see. No, I want to heal Cal, because I don't want that shock. Yeah, that's a very good heal. I think that was the right call. Ooh, did he get... No. So, I thought he... No. Jeez. Is he gonna kill Malgus? Oh, my God. We're going to have to rely on Seer. I can't believe we just lost Malgus. That's absurd. Bad RNG. Get a kill. So, honestly, I don't know if you consider that bad RNG, but, another 3-banner loss. Not a fan of that. They go so fast. They really do. They move so quick. I don't know if that's considered bad RNG. They really gun down Malgus really hard. The best thing about this is that even when he goes down, his anti-revive persists through defeat with his Omicron. So, luckily, I was able to get a big hit from Seer, and Cal was able to finish it off, but not as clean as I was hoping it would be. I think I would try it again. I don't know if I should rock a different Cron. I did rock a pretty high crit damage Cron. I didn't rock a 150% defense or anything like that, but if they had a little bit more crit damage as a stat, that could have been frightening. I cannot believe I lost Malgus, but I'll take the win. I think this is a pretty comfortable go-to for the season. Ugnaught just seems to be absolutely super dominant against non-GL teams, even some GL teams on defense like Lord Vader, but I have Satele for a backwall Lord Vader just in case, and I think that this would be good to use here so I could save some of my GLs. It's the Palpatine, Mara Jade, Darth Vader Dual Zen team. They have the bonus turn, they have the max health damage, the Palpatine 9, high defense, health, and potency, so more of a defensive stat line. But my Ugnaught Cron is really good. Rocking the Grit 6, high crit damage, some health, some crit chance. I think the only person we can lose a banner on is probably Ezra, but so far this battle has been super clean for me. So we're going to lose a little bit of accuracy. They lose a lot of evasion, like 100% evasion. They can sometimes hit Ezra, but for the most part, you're fine. Put the fracture here. So see, they hit Ezra a little bit. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and kill Palpatine right away. We have to do it anyway, so. You know what? We'll go here, because she's now in the open. Let's put captive on you. Just get rid of Mara Jade. She's gone here. Perfect. Alright, that's very nice for the banners. Let's put a fracture here so he doesn't take a turn. We're coming back. Look how easy. It's going to be a full banner win. That's what I mean. That's full banners against Darth Vader Dual Zen. It makes you question, like, do you want to keep Darth Vader Dual Zen on defense? Or you're just going to open it up for Ugnaught Cron, you know? It's a weird season. Very weird season. Because that's one of the best teams in Grand Arena. But this team makes it look like it's absolutely nothing. Like a nothing burger. But if I see that if I see this team on defense, this will be a for sure go-to counter for it. Unless I need to possibly use it for Lord Vader, which is another great counter for Ugnaught. But that was our first full banner win with a very fun team. So I rocked the same strategy this round by keeping Queen Amidala on defense and bringing Stranger on offense. The whole point is to take out the Rey Luminara variant, because it's a dangerous team. Not a Relic 10 Ben solo, but it is a Relic 10 Rey. You guys know the stats already. It's crazy high damage, pure glass cannon, and the protection disruption is really annoying. But Stranger, Starkiller, Maul, Hate-Fueled, rocking the max health damage 3 with the Sith bonus turn 6, with high defense, crit damage, and some potency. Don't really think the defense really matters. The Whirlwind from Rey is true damage. I'm hoping my Maul can tank at least 2 of them. When I did this last night on my ult account live, I actually lost Maul to a Whirlwind. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to try a different strategy. I tried putting the Fracture on Ben, and that was not the way to go. I think you have to Fracture Luminara. So we're going to do that right away when Maul takes a turn. That's the way to go. Now, let's go over here. I think this is a kill. Oh, nope. It's not because of instant defeat immunity. See, that's already a misplay by me, but I don't think it's going to end up costing us. I think we're okay. This might be a kill on him. Perfect. I'm going to wait. Unfortunately, he's going to lose health. Not that much, actually, because of that protection up. I might actually get a 57 banner win here. Yeah, I'm launching it. I think we're fine. we are going to get full banners. This is insane. Just got to have her take a turn. Wow, full banners. That protection up was nice. So even with that slight misplay, this is a very comfortable counter. And honestly, I think it's good to go back and forth between swapping Queen and Stranger Ball. As long as you have an answer for Rey between the two, or if you want to risk it with Ufus, which I personally wouldn't, I think you're going to have a really good success rate in Grand Arena. You have to swap it out a couple times because you're going to become predictable and your opponent's going to scout. So try to be unpredictable with your defense as well as your offense. So this has been a really good strategy for me so far. And for the last team on the bottom wall, it is going to end up being Cobb Vanth. And I'm going to go a little bit more expensive than Tark in this round, just because I don't really know how dangerous Scavenger is going to be. Might be a nothing burger as well. I mean, Cobb Vanth is pretty good, but this Jawa thing is kind of frightening. I think Great Mothers are going to be a good call here because all that bonus protection doesn't mean anything when I remove their protection. So that's why I'm doing it. They have the Ability Block 3, the Grit 6, and the Chief Nebbit 9 with very good protection, tenacity, crit chance, and health. Going with a standard Great Mother team with Morgan and Spirit, rocking a Turn Meter 3 with my highest crit damage cron with a little bit of crit chance and offense. I think I doom Cobb Vanth, get rid of him ASAP, and the rest is money. I think that's the way to go because he is going to get Bounty Hunter's resolved because we do have some Jawas on the other side. Put it on Spirit. Hopefully Spirit gets called to assist and gets a really big kill. Perfect. Now I have to be scary. That's it. What I'm trying to say, it's going to be scary because of all these thermals. So I'd like to end this battle like before Spirit goes boom. So maybe here I'm going to lose a protection banner. Yeah. So again, very, very easy because I'm removing their protection. We have anti-revive with the Doom. So it's a very fun counter. I think it's safe. The problem is it considered overkill? I hope it's not. I have a lot remaining on offense. Let's check out that back wall. We got a 548 heading back there. So not obviously the best. We have a couple GLs. We have Jabba. Cassian's not a GL. But we have, we have Ahsoka, Ezra with Huyang and the Dejacron. So I'm happy I saved my Kylo. That was the whole reason why I swapped Leia with Kylo on offense, is so I have a better answer for Ahsoka. We're going to end up using Kenobi against Cassian. Jabba, I have to think about for a second. The top wall didn't seem super scary. This team is something you can't take lightly. Mace is another team that can't be taken lightly. So I'm feeling pretty good about this Grand Arena. The only thing I have to be careful of is not dropping. Because if I drop, then I'm going to be on an even playing field with my opponent. And it looks like they scored a 20-46. So I already had a couple bad banner wins. Let's try to bounce back with some efficient wins for the back wall. Okay, want to get this battle over with just because of how scary it is. It's one of the best teams remaining on defense, so I want to get it over with. Rey, no, not Rey. Ahsoka, Ezra, Huyang. I'm so used to Rey and Ezra being together because of how overpowered they were back in the day, but not anymore. Very high defense, crit avoid, and health. I'm just rocking Kylo, Darkseid, Rey, and Hux. I'm going with the Darth Revan Focus Datacron because it's giving me a lot of armor pen to try to stop that defense. I think as long as I stun lock Ezra, I'm going to be fine. The tenacity is okay. The health is nice. This shouldn't be a hard battle. I just need to play not dumb. Okay. Always, it's pretty much keep Ezra permanently stun locked, I think. Now I'm going to go here. And I'm going to... what am I going to do? I'll go here. I'll poke. Try to remove that. I'm going to go for the shock on Huyang. We're going to siphon off of Ezra. We have no choice because he's got the resilient defense. We'll go here. Call to assist. I think I can afford an ult because that's going to reset some cooldowns for Darkseid Rey. And reset the turn meter as well. And that'll give me a bonus turn on Kylo where I could stun Ezra again. So I think that was the right play. Now what I'm going to do here is target Ahsoka with the Dark Lightning to stealth my characters and push turn meter back. So over here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to reset Rey's cooldowns, do some more Dark Lightning for some banner recovery. Kylo is going to go into another ultimate. which is going to reset Rey's ability again, which is hopefully going to top out Hux, and that should end it. It should not end it. Are you going to steal banners from me? There we go. That is a lot safer and cleaner than doing Leia versus Ahsoka. It's just a little dicey. It simply is. So I think having Kylo on offense some matches is very nice to have against especially a Dead Ramiro FDC with Ahsoka. That's good value. Very happy with that. And yeah, what I would recommend for this battle, if you want to get better banners, is consider resetting the cooldowns of Dark Rey for her second ability with the protection recovery, and bouncing back and forth between ultimate and Hux's turn meter return swapping. It's very helpful. Full banners. Okay, next up is going to be Jabba, and I want to see if Satele can work pretty well in 3v3 with a high protection Cron. It is a little risky because they're tanky. We don't have extra Jedi. It's not 5v5, it's 3v3, so it's a little risky. They're not at Relic 9 or Relic 10. They're at Relic 8 and 9. They're rocking high defense, but that doesn't scare me. It's more the bulk that scares me. 43% health. Speed up on a basic, which is very good for Jabba, so he's going to be taking a lot of turns. So that buff immunity from Satele, Revan, and Bastila is going to be very helpful. I am rocking the bulk 3 with the Old Republic stun 6. That's not really what I want, but the reason why I'm running this is because it's almost 50% protection. I think that's more important than the damage reduction 6, and I'm obviously rocking the Bastila level 9. All I know is that this is a timeout risk. I'm not worried about getting instantly defeated, but I do not want to time out. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to get just a taunt up. I think that's more important, and then I'll start to do some damage. Go here. Oh, her cooldowns were increased because of disarm. That's okay. Alright. Can't call to assist because of lethal bluff yet, so I'm just going to wait. Now Revan can be called to assist. Just want to get rid of Bausch really quick. She's literally almost gone, so we're going to ignore her for now. And just go here. Yep, she ain't coming back. This might be easier than I thought. I mean, again, I don't want to get cocky, but this is looking very good. Look at those counters. Go here. Get that stun back up. He's immune to stun, I think. Counterattack? No counterattack. Okay, this is looking very good. It's all about solo Jabba now. He's very good with the speed up. Let's remove that speed up. Good speed down. Push back turn meter. I think we're okay. If you guys check the win rate online, it's not that good. So I'm not sure if players aren't bringing in the highest protection Cron, maybe. Heal immunity? Nope. Obviously, you have to move fast. He has a lot of protection recovery, so it's not the easiest thing in the world because he keeps getting protection. So you definitely have to move fast. So maybe I could see if you don't come in with a high protection Cron, you might be in some trouble. Especially if I keep ability blocking him. I think I just got to keep relying on the second special, and we'll eventually get him low. Or just keep calling Satele to assist. That's a great idea, too. Alright, I'm going to do this, because maybe he doesn't do a basic. Yeah, I think that was a good call. And this should be a mass swarm kill. Oh, not quite. Hadouken! No, not Hadouken. Alright, very cool. Very cool. Happy I saved Satele for that back wall. Gives you another option against the GL. She is proven to be so freaking good. Like, no joke. Satele is so impressive. What can't she do? Okay, she's not the best on defense. She's got a couple counters to Sith and Great Mothers, but what she can do on offense is simply unmatched. Constantly getting me out of trouble, beating teams I never thought she would. It's a really good win. And that leaves the next squad, Cassian with his Focus Datacron. Only Relic 4, which is not, you know, obviously I have a Relic 4 Cassian as well, but we've been facing Relic 10s this week, and it's not the quickest battle. This one might be a little bit faster. Level 15 is phenomenal. The stats are great. Great defense. Clay is annoying. Got to be careful with this one. Rocking Cat and Mace with Kenobi. Running the Mace 9, the Word AGR 6, and the Bulk level 3 with high crit damage, defense, and health. Going a little bit more expensive with the Kron just to speed it up a little bit. I think this is a very good use for Kenobi this season. Look how it's just night and day for Esther. Night and day. That was I haven't taken out Cassian that fast all season. I also brought in a really good crit damage Kron. I'm sure that helped. Even if she revives, we're okay. Maybe Mace can come in here and stop it. Very cool. I'd rather have gotten the kill first and then do this because I didn't want her to revive Cassian. Fastest Cassian battle all season long. I think I went a little bit more expensive with the Datacron. I brought in a high crit damage, so that really popped him. And it wasn't a Relic 10, so Relic Delta was definitely in my favor. Yeah, I think Kenobi is good for Cassian this season. If you don't, if you bring in a high turn meter manipulating Kron or team and you get all blown up with it, it's simply not worth it. So, really solid. Okay, next up is going to be Saw Gerrera, and I'm thinking Baylan is going to be a good option here, especially since there's no Luthen. They have Captain Rex and Kyle. They have the Protection Recovery 6 for support. So, if I apply a lot of debuffs, they could regain protection back if I don't kill them. Lots of health, crit chance, offense, and tenacity. I am rocking a 100% more damage attacker level 6 for Shin, with some crit damage, protection, and potency. Lots of potency. So I might be able to rock out in the beginning and get a lot of stuns, and then maybe Shin can one-shot the entire team because of that level 6. We shall see. If they don't do a lot of damage to her, which they very well could end up stripping her banners, which, okay, we're okay. Let's go here. Let's see how this looks. Oh my lord. There you have it. Shin is disgusting with that level 6 if she can get to that point. Oh my god. Yeah, the 100%, don't count out the 100% more damage level 6. She one-shot the entire enemy team like it was nothing. And it's all because of that 100% more damage. Really fun. Alright, my nemesis number 1 of stealing banners and killing my team, Master Mace Windu. I am going to try it again on this account and trying to keep Revan alive. Not a guarantee. They're not at Relic 9, so the Delta gap is actually in my favor, because I have a Relic 10 Revan. They have the Protection up 3, Wordy GR 6, and the Depa Balaba 9 with high health and crit chance, so not that much damage, more tanky. So, I actually like that better, because the Drain Life from Malgus is going to do more. I am rocking a Health and Protection Recovery 3 for banners, with very high health, good tenacity, and a little bit of crit chance. The high health is very good for Malgus. And maybe at keeping Revan alive. So they don't typically go for Malak first. So that's good RNG on my end. They typically like going for Revan. So he is very low already. Which means I could probably rock a good Drain Life very soon if Malak gets to that point. And look at that. Mace is already gone. Now we want to really start to get rid of Depa with remove her protection up. Oh no. You see, if they had a high crit damage Kron, Revan might be 6 feet under right now. Big hit. I am so happy right now. Revan lived. Savior, Conqueror, Hero, Villain. Revan. Alright, I will be that person that stalls this out for the protection banner back on Revan. I don't care that I haven't dropped yet or if I don't need to. It's always good to practice. So yeah, I'm not going to end it. We're going to wait until we get another Dark Lightning. Which should be right here. Now, you have my permission to end the battle. There we go. Slam dunk from Malgus. Very good. First time on the main account where he lived. So, I will take it. I got it to work on my other account the other day, but not on my main account. I think that had to do with a variation of good RNG, and that their Datacron didn't have the highest critical damage in the world. So, really, you know, good start so far on this Grand Arena. That clears the bottom back wall. We're now moving to the top. Okay, Gungans are going to be next, and like I said earlier in the video, not as scary without that defense to offense attacker cron. They're rocking the Jar Jar level 9. They have the ability block 3 for tank, which is great for me because we can cleanse all of that ability block. The bonus turn for support defeating an enemy 6, and the Jar Jar 9 with good potency, tenacity, little protection, offense, and crit chance. I'm running a very simple cron. Dark side max health damage, Sith bonus turn 6 with crit damage, crit chance, a little bit of health and protection. Unless they get a death mark on Nihilus, I think I'm going to be okay. But I feel like I was in no danger last match when I tried it. Let's see if I get a good cooldown increase. I got on 2, which is pretty good. This is good for me because sometimes it takes a while for Traya to even take a turn. Alright, there's the death mark on Traya. Cleansed. Another really good cooldown increase on Boss Nass and the tank, the Phalanx. What is this team going to look like with Darth Jar Jar if he has Gungan synergy? I'm so curious. Alright, one more turn. Cool. We survived the beginning. And not a lot of crazy deathmark stuff yet. Yeah. Attacker level 6, my friends. That's the way to go. Because that'd make me have to question certain decisions with using Kenobi somewhere. Because you might have to use Kenobi on Gungans with the Attacker 6 until we see data for the next week. We just simply don't know. Very, very good. And another insta-kill. Nihilus is hungry. Alright, very good, very good. I think that Traya is a very comfortable counter for Gungans this season. I don't know if it is with the attacker cron. Depending on how the Tarpals is modded, I do not know. I'd be kind of scared to try it because he has potential for one-shotting enemy teams. So I think until I see that, I'll have to think for another option. But for today, I got a little lucky. Haven't done this in a long time, but I will do it today because I want to be efficient. General Skywalker is on defense, and I'm going to be doing a Sith Eternal solo for the banners. They are rocking the Bulk 3 with the Protection Recovery level 6 for GR. High potency, protection, crit damage, and lots of defense with a little bit of health. I'm going solo. I'm rocking a Terminator level 3 with high health, high tenacity, potency, and protection. The damage isn't needed. It's more than likely going to be a 58. Not too worried about it in 3v3. Possibly a 59 if I can stall it. He will not stand back up. So this could take a minute, because it's a tanky 5s. Even though he's at Relic 7. I will relink. Get some protection back. I think I'm going to be okay. I think I can afford not going into ultimate right away. I might be able to just get a 59, depending how much damage Gas does when he stands back up. Is that going to be too much? Nope. We're good. Stick to basics for now. Alright, let's see how much Gas does. Pretty good. And that's going to be a 59? Yeah. Telling you, really good efficiency. If you guys can capitalize on wins like this with that solo potential with like Sith Eternal, Malgus solos, Wampa solos, it could really make the difference in the end on tight matchups. So, could I have combined Bane? Absolutely. Did I need to? Definitely not. So, pick and choose the right time to pick up your banners. Next team is going to be Dr. Aphra, and it's the first time I'm facing it this season. Don't think it's as scary in 3v3 as it is in 5v5. They are rocking a Attacker Kron with the max health damage 6. Really good potency, so that's actually really good for Aphra with crit chance, offense, and health. But I'm going with my Relic 10 Bane and Dooku, rocking a defense to offense level 6 with a health Kron with offense protection, some crit chance, and some tenacity. Nothing crazy in terms of stats, it's just Bane. I can't imagine Bane losing to Aphra. I mean, that's just silly. And Dooku is actually very nice for the stuns. Yeah, that's what I mean. They both lived. That's actually really nice. Record fast battle. Really, really fast. Not much to say there. It's freaking Darth Bane. I'm not going a Grand Arena not using Bane. So that was one of the teams that was remaining where I felt like it was the right choice. Keeping things going with some more very easy wins. JML versus Bad Batch. I've done it all season long. They're more of a filler team on defense. Bulk 3, tenacity, crit damage, health protection, and offense. I'm rocking a bulk level 3 with my second highest protection cron, which is 45%. They're going to go down, like, quick. Like, not even worthy of a discussion, debate, stress, nothing. Watch. It's going to be 3 autos. We have Uno. We have Dos. And very soon, not here, but is it this one? It's just right here. That's it. Very big counter. You hit underneath their protection, they go under captive. It's just an absolute breeze. So, JML having a use for now until Jedi Training Leia comes out. Now we have one more team to deal with. It's Inquisitor Barriss, and I still have a GL remaining, but I don't know if that's going to be the most efficient, so going to think about it. I don't know who I'm kidding. If I have a GL left, I'm going to use it. It's Jabba. So, I ended up using all my GLs. Didn't end up using Gas, Reva, Maul, Mace, Bad Batch, Maz Kanata, Aphra, Clone Team with Tarkin, Resistance, Stormtrooper Luke. So, I had some pretty good stuff available, but I think I chose the right counters for this matchup. They are rocking for the Inquisitor Barriss team a damage immunity at 50% health level 3, with the offense and crit chance up 6 for attackers, with potency, tenacity, protection, and offense. I'm straight up rocking a Term Eater 3 with high crit damage, potency, some health, and some other really not important stats. This is going to be an absolute breeze. Alright, we'll put the buff immunity here. She's going to go poof very, very soon. Right here. Oh. Damage immunity. Disregard. She's a healer. It's coming in clutch. Oh, now you go down. And let's just guarantee it. Yep, this was not hard. Oh wow, you took a turn. Yep, I mean, if you have it available, might as well use it. This was a very good Grand Arena. I don't know if I dropped a character battle all week on my main account, which is a good thing. It's a good thing for the first week. So we're at 1640 heading into ships. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Did they set a tough defense? They did not. So they were very generous. So we are going to go right into it. We're going to go ahead and do Home 1 here, Profundity here, and Leviathan here. I always like starting with Home 1 because I think it's actually the most fun fleet out of the 3 to use. I've been having a blast with it on my free-to-play account. Like, I'm beating Executor. I'm beating some Profundities. I'm having a ton of fun with it. I just don't have Cassian fully maxed on that account. I've been swapping it out with Phantom and the Y-Wing. It actually works really well. So we're doing Underman here. And yeah, this should be a breeze. Home 1, making sure everything's correct before I really fudge up. Always annoying with TIE Bomber. You gotta be careful. Alright, we're gonna go here. We are going to rock the AoE. Very good. We got the defense down. We're gonna get all that turn meter. Okay, I'm gonna call Ghost to assist on the bomber because that's the tankiest ship of them all. Look how it makes it look like it's nothing. Bomber's down. Look how easy. Very nice. We had another turn available. Just simply one of the best fleets in this game right now. They just completely outrun the enemy, and it's so good at banners. So no complaints there. Next up, we're going to rock Profundity against Mace. We're going to do an Underman because you don't really need a fourth. So we're going to go ahead and rock this really quick. I think I just go for Rex first. Not a ton of assist there, which kind of stinks. Cool, Outrider. That's very good. We got rid of the ship already. So, I'm going to probably use it here, even though that ship's going to taunt. It's not the end of the world. I just wanted to get taunt up, and I'll reapply it in a second. Did they dodge? Alright, who's coming out? Anakin. Alright, let's go over here. Try to get rid of Anakin as fast as we can. The heal immunity kind of stinks, but look at those assists. That's some really good RNG. Gotta get rid of that heal immunity. It's still there. I'll go for the tenacity up. Is that going to be ultimate already? Very cool. Unfortunately, the banners are still not where we want it to be because of the heal immunity, but over here is going to help a lot. Alright, very, very easy. And this next move, hopefully with the assist. Very cool. 76 and a 77 is A-okay in my book. So, very happy with that one. This could end up being a very potentially high GAC score. I don't think it's going to be my all-time high because we did end up losing 3 banners on the first 2 teams, or the first 2 battles. But we will do a Leviathan Underman against Home 1 and hopefully end it with a 76. I'm sorry, a 77 would be ideal. 76 would be, honestly, better than a 75. Okay, we're going to put this on Biggs because he has a potential to get taunt. So we're going to put the Isolate there. We're going to try to get rid of Raven's Claw immediately. Perfect. There's Cassian causing issues. Put this on our Interceptor. Very cool. Banner Stealer. Another Banner Stealer. Let's go for a heal. This should be a kill right here. Not quite. Hopefully I could stall this out a little. It might not happen. They might do a banner stealing move in a 2 seconds. Alright, they didn't do it. Very cool. It's done. 76. Right? Yeah, you know what? It's really not the end. It's not the end of the world. That's a pretty good performance, guys. That is ultimately going to be a win. 2089. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's actually really, really high. We did pretty good this Grand Arena. Besides this battle and the Pirate King Hondo battle, that's 6 banner difference. That could have been like a 2090 something. That would have been really nice, like a 2095. Lost 1 banner here. This was good. This was good. This team I need to improve on. What other team did I drop a banner on? This was full. This was full. That was full. All of these were full banners, actually. Where could I have picked up the slack? That was a 57, 57, 59, 57, and 57. Wow, we killed it. I didn't realize how good we were playing. We should have got a 2095. Well, actually, no, I couldn't have because Bo-Katan is not good at banner recovery, so realistically that wasn't going to happen, but that's a pretty good performance. I think the highlight for me is going to be Bo-Katan being able to take out Pirate King Hondo on offense as easily as it did. That really opens up other options for where you can set Ufus on defense or something else. Like, there are more counters for Pirate King Hondo than I thought, and Bo-Katan is just simply a beast with the defense to offense level 6 this season. So, just wanted to showcase some fun battles. This is a very fun week for me. 3-0, finally getting back into the win column, and hopefully we can keep this going and maybe go for a 9-0 season and get back to the top 50. So, I want to thank you guys so much for your support. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these Grand Arena videos this week. There's a lot more to come. If you guys did enjoy it, drop a like, comment your thoughts down below. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel for more content from your boy Vex so he can help you out with all these awesome counters. So, thank you guys again. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. May the Force be with you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.